Today I am reviewing Fallen by Lauren Kate. Fallen was published in December 2009 and has about 464 pages and costs about $10 or something. So I'm just gonna read the thing here on the back so you know what the book is about. Okay. Some angels are destined to fall. Instant, intense, weirdly familiar. The moment Luz looks at Daniel, she knows she has never felt like this before. Except she can't shake the feeling that she has. And with him, a boy she doesn't remember ever setting eyes on. Will her attempt to find out why enlighten her or destroy her? So, let's start with all the merchandising stuff. So the cover, the title, and this little quote on the cover. So even if the title sounds good, I didn't really like it. It's just that the title is not about the main character, but about the guy the main character is in love with. And that's weird. I hate that it's as if the girl is defining herself through a guy. I mean, hello? What does that tell us about emancipation? But never mind. With the cover, it's somehow the same. It looks nice, but I don't like it. I just think that it doesn't really fit the story. Because looking at the cover, you'd think that the book has a dark atmosphere. But in reality, it hasn't. So, still it's very beautiful, but it doesn't fit the story. Yeah, and then there's this quote by PC Cast saying, "Sexy, fascinating, and scary. I loved it." Yeah. Are we at a point where they just put any quote by any author writing YA fantasy on a new book? 'Cause seriously, I didn't want this very not intelligent quote by the author of the House of Night series on my book. I didn't want that. Well, at least on my edition, they left out the ridiculous "I loved it." And I know I'm repeating myself right now, but I didn't want that on my book. I don't mind if they put it somewhere inside or on the advertisement posters or in the book trailer video, whatever, but it's on the freaking cover. So then let's get to the actual content. I'm gonna start with the things that I liked because that's easier. That were the writing and the characters. Lauren Kate writes really catching. It's not difficult to follow the thoughts and emotions of the characters, and you really suffer with Luz throughout the story. There are also a few very beautifully written scenes in there. Concerning the characters, I loved the less important characters because they were all likable and really interesting. The main characters, on the other hand, yeah, it's a shame that Luz isn't really something special. She wasn't annoying, but she also wasn't very interesting. Same goes for Daniel. Daniel is just Edward as a fallen angel with less self-loathing. And that's when I come to the parts that I didn't like. Because the story was very slow in the beginning and very fast in the end. I read the second half of the book in less than half the time I needed for the first half. It's just so boring. And the scene where Luz searches the internet, yes, the internet, for the secret of the mysterious young guy that she's in love with, even though she doesn't know why. Boo! No. The problem is that this scene may be interesting when you read it for the first time, but since it's in every freaking one of those books, at some point it's just enough. And this point, for me, was reached with Fallen. Especially since you already know what Daniel's little secret is. And the ending is just the opposite. It was really fast. I was left puzzled and with so many open questions. There was a lot in the book that wasn't explained at all. For me, it was just a little bit too fast, even if this part of the book was, of course, very exciting. And that's where I see hope, because, as you may know, there is a second part. And this second part has to be something different, because the typical story has already been in the first part. You could say Lauren Kate is forced to be inventive in Crescendo, and that's making me wanna buy the second book, hoping that it's gonna be better than the first one. Really. Yeah, that's kinda it. I'm looking forward to Crescendo, even though I don't know why.